What is good? Shaky vibe. Members, how are you guys doing?
Blah.
Shake.
What's popping, fam? You good? We here, man. We here.
Never better, baby. Never better. You know what it is, man.
How's your week?
You know the vibes, facts.
Facts.
My week is great. I'm at 19,000 subscribers, baby. My man King Los commented on one of my reactions to him, so that got me hyped this morning.
Yeah, no shit, right? No
I
shit.
punched my wife right in the ass when that happened.
This was a weird week. This was a fun week, but I can't tell you how many times I looked at my YouTube and was at literally 19,800 subs, then 19,600, then got back to 19,900. I went up and down subscribers probably 3 or 4 times this week, and it's frustrating because I love my subs. I don't want to lose my subs.
That is a fact. But we already talked about it. We took care of that.
We took care of that.
I predict you're gonna be at 20 stacks in about 2 hours.
No, you know what's great is my sub count keeps going down. Your goes up. I want to hit 20,000 subs together. That would be lit.
There's only one we can do that. This is what we're gonna do. When you're at 19,999, I'm gonna unsubscribe to you. And wait until I catch up.
And then I'm gonna unsubscribe to you too. And then it's like we'll just see each other in the podcast.
I didn't say I was gonna stay unsubscribed, idiot. Jesus Christ.
Now. This is Shaky Vibe Podcast, episode 20, everyone.
Yeah, you put 19 on the thing.
I didn't do anything. Don't tell me what I did.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I did.
We got Virginia in the house. What's going on, sis? We got Adrian in the house. What's going on, sis? We got somebody special tonight, man.
We do.
This guy is fire.
This guy's fired.
Absolute.
If you're interested in bars and you like bars, you need to this is a cat. You need to sub
not
up.
Only bars, that man could do this. That man could sing. That man has a voice.
Facts.
If he was in American Idol, he would have won first place, hands down.
Blah.
Facts. I would have came in second, but it's all good. Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the Massachusetts shredder.
Blah.
You feel me, Shakes? This man is the Mr. Vocalist. The man that you could give him any beat and this motherfucker is gonna kill it. Elijah motherfucking Kyle, what is good?
What's good? Yo, thank you guys for having me on this. I appreciate it.
Oh, appreciate you for being here, fam. For real.
Pleasure, man.
That took all my energy right there. That came from my soul, brother.
Out my eardrums. I loved it though.
You're just. Do you need a nap? Do you need a nap now, Vibe?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sweating over here. I'm tired of shit now.
I'm wide awake right now. I'm up.
You guys are on the same time. I live in the Philippines, so I'm a day ahead of y'all. So
damn.
For me, so it's 9:30 in the morning right now for me.
I think this is the first podcast I've done on Eastern time. Where are you guys from?
Originally, I'm from Toronto.
Oh, word.
But I live out in the Philippines now.
Oh, dope, man.
And originally I'm from Brooklyn, and I live in Florida now.
Oh, hell yeah. Dope.
Why we left where we were from? I don't understand that shit. I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, why the fuck? I should be in Brooklyn all day, baby.
Because I got sick of this. I got sick of the East Coast snow. I got sick of the winters, and I was like, while you guys are shoveling your driveway, I'm taking my family to the beach.
Nah, I feel you on that. That's why I want to go to Florida.
It gets cold. I don't care what no one tells you. It gets cold out here.
Shaky Vibe Podcast was popping. We here with your boy Elijah.
What's good, guys?
We here.
Brother, I need to know something, and I need to know something right now.
All right.
Why are you so fire?
What'd you say?
Why are you so fire?
I've been asking myself. I'm just kidding. I don't know, man. Dude, I just put a lot of work into this, man. Seriously. Trust me. Listen to music from If you wouldn't be
Every
saying that if you
project,
heard my
bro,
music
every
5 years ago.
project that I heard from you, it was just like, fuck, dude. Like, I haven't seen a miss yet.
Thanks, dude. I'm super hard on myself. I always love the song until it comes out and then I hate it. But I appreciate you saying that. For real.
How long you been spitting for?
I started, I think I was a junior in high school, so I would say I was like 17 years old. About to turn 18. I didn't start like super young. I was always like super into music, but I used to like when I was young, I used to write like notes just to try, but I never could. But I started taking it serious like my senior year of high school.
Dope. And when was
How was the scene over there in Massachusetts when you were growing up? Like the rap scene, was it like really in your face?
Nah, like honestly, I didn't really know anyone besides freaking Joyner. Like I listened to Joyner super, super early. But like even Token was like 15 at the time, you know what I mean? So he had just started and
Right.
there wasn't too many people.
Where in Mass are you from?
I'm from Swansea, Massachusetts.
Okay.
So it's like 20 minutes from Providence. I don't know. I'm like
There's
45 minutes from Boston.
Massachusetts has hella spitters though. Like the game don't even realize it. Massachusetts has like hella spitters. Like even if you were to just like go by like the Suicide Squad, like with Block McCloud and his people, like Put You in Pain.
Just in New England in general, there's a lot.
Yeah, like there's
a ton
so
in
many
Connecticut, like
spitters.
Webby and a lot of people.
Yeah. There's and even the underground scene is just fucking popping. So that's lit.
Yeah, I never got like involved in that underground scene, I guess, around here. I kind of always stuck to myself, I guess, and worked with like a lot of people from around, like, you know what I mean? So many people I met on YouTube and stuff. I haven't really collaborated much with people around here except my few buddies who are my producers and D Griffey, who's on my last album.
Now, who's gonna be that one guy that you want to collab with that you always wanted to collab with?
Dude, it's such a hard question, man. You know what I mean? Like it depends, I guess, on the genre, but besides obviously like Eminem, I feel like J. Cole's inspired me the most as a rapper. Like just who I listened to from Friday Night Lights from when I was young until now. So that's a collab that, and as crazy as he is, and as bad as I want to defend the man every time, like I would do anything for a Kanye West collab for real.
So I gotta ask this,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pose the same question and turn it into not a two-part, but like that's the mainstream who you want to collab with. Who are some of the poppin' YouTube artists that you would want to collab with? Because I feel there's like hip hop has the pop, but then it has the subgenre of like the YouTube artists. What are one of the like some of the YouTube
I've
artists
worked
you want
with
to
a lot of them, but I guess I've been talking to me and Crypt have been talking about doing a track for
That's
so
lit.
long, and
That's
it's definitely it should happen this year. We literally talked about it months back. I need to get him a verse or a hook or something. And I love Vin J. Vin J is super fire. I also talked to him. I want to work with him for sure. And Echo probably.
Oh yeah, now I can
you and Echo match up perfect. I think both of your guys' styles and swags.
Facts, man. I want to work with
like,
Monkey Bed.
Yeah, it's something that like would mash up and mesh.
Well. I'm definitely going to need diapers and tissues.
Yeah, Andrew's gonna make it happen now.
Oh man, that would be dope. The one collab I think is my favorite of yours is you and your brother and my brother, King Blitz.
King Blitz. Hey, I actually just got a text like 3 days ago from him that said, "Are they ready for the next album yet?" And I was like, "I don't know if they're ready yet." Friggin' written in stone too. So we'll see.
I can't wait. Oh my god.
I got that text and I was like, that was the first time I talked to him in a while because we're both busy, man. I didn't like talk to him in a long time, so I was like, oh snap! Like I think it's that time.
That's fucking. That would be fire. Fire!
Shout out to Nico. I see him in the chat. I can barely see like the chat popping up, but I'm
Nico's here. Nico said. Ellie says he's from Swansea, Massachusetts, but we all know he's from a galaxy far, far away, as his music is from out of this world.
This man knows I'm a Jedi.
Nico hit me up and he's like, Shakes, you're a Star Wars fan, but like you could turn this whole podcast into a Star Wars podcast.
Yeah, facts.
Well, if you do that, that means that my ass is gonna be sitting and watching.
I'm working on a crazy Star Wars track right now with PFE, and we're shooting a video for it. It's about to be insane, man.
That's lit.
It's like an actual short film.
A whole bunch of stuff coming soon, then.
Yeah, this is right now. This is the first time I haven't like I'm not dropping for like a month, a month and a half for the first time like in 5 years. I'm taking a little bit of time off. I've been saving all my best stuff, and then we're about to go. We're about to go crazy. I just been there for my family right now and just
Right.
collecting tracks.
Really? So you just about to just hold off, hold your tracks, and then just flood the gates.
Just giving them, you know what I mean? Yeah, but yeah, I got a friggin' collab album with a few people. I got a bunch of singles and just a bunch of big collabs. We're about to boost our numbers like crazy.
I need everybody in the chat to go and tag Echo and tell his ass to get over here because this needs to happen tomorrow.
Listen, I'm ready. If he sent me a song tonight, I would have the verse back in 6 hours. I'd be at the studio right now.
Nico, you heard that. It's time to start.
Nico, get to work. Nico's our assistant manager. He does everything that we don't want to do.
Hell yeah. I was actually looking before I started this podcast. I'm 2 subscribers off 3,000. That's what I was.
Shakey Vibe Podcast, the link's in the description. Go sub up to your man.
It's my fault because I didn't promote my YouTube like I should have. I was so focused on Spotify because I've been stuck at 2.9 for like 2 years. I'm like, and every time I gain like 100 more, it goes down 200. I swear.
We just had that conversation.
I heard you guys talking about it, and I was like, oh my god, man.
It's nuts.
I know it's gonna happen. I'm gonna hit that 20K, and then the next day YouTube's gonna like delete 100, and I'm gonna go back down.
YouTube be doing that, man.
I think I'm gonna get my plaque. I think I'm gonna hit 100, and then like they're just every day they're just gonna keep fucking with me, just like fucking going down a little bit, going up. It's all good. It is what it is.
100K plaque coming this year.
Your mouth to God's ears, man.
Facts. Because we need it. I need to quit my fucking full-time job and do this shit.
I feel you.
I'm getting tired. This was a question that I've always, because I've listened to your rap and your singing stuff. Which one do you prefer?
Singing. It used to be rap, but now it's tough on the brain, man. Like rapping at a consistent level, and I was dropping weekly. And I still make rap songs all the time. I already made Ring Season 2, like pretty much already done. But it's just the fact that like having that level of lyricism and holding myself to a standard gets like your brain is like mush. But singing, I can just go in like pretty much freestyle every song, like a nice melody and just like vibe. You know what I mean? Right. Rap feels like more sometimes like school to me, like homework. When singing is more like just kind of free. At least that's like but it changes all the time because like then a couple weeks will go by and I'll be like, I need to just like write a whole entire freaking rap album this week. Just depends, man. I'm all. So
are you one of those artists that when you hear a beat, you get the juices flowing, you get the vibes, you can bang out a track like fucking like super quick, or
dude,
do you sit on them?
Nah, man, I'm pretty much instantly right away. Like if I have a 2-hour studio session, I could probably get like 6 songs done.
Damn,
that's fire.
There's only one person. There's only one person on this earth that writes faster than me, and it's Matt PFE. He's insane. That dude can literally make like 20 tracks a day. I swear to God.
That's crazy.
That's nuts. Now this Star Wars track that you're working on, I need to be the first one to react to it, because I know Nico's gonna lose his fucking mind.
I'll say 2 things for you. One, it's an actual short film that he's flying down to me in a few weeks to film, and it's like a legit like full out movie with like we have like a cast. And 2, I think it's like I wrote the outline for it for like the beat, and we made sure every scene the beat had the emotion for it. But I think it's like a song that like you'll appreciate even if you don't like Star Wars or don't know anything about Star Wars. It's more for like, you know what I mean, just in general, but the theme of what the Obi-Wan Kenobi show coming out. It's like, I'm not going to give too much away, but it's crazy. That's all I'm saying.
That's fucking nuts. Nico's in the chat here. He's so like, it's a little bit off topic because it's not Star Wars, but he's like, when am I getting that Harry Potter rap you owe me from like 3 years ago?
It's just tough. Like, actually, I'm going to Ireland this summer, and the Harry Potter train is in Ireland. So if I go there, I will film a video there for you, Nico.
That's fucking nuts.
I'm going to be there for the 4th of July, so it's about to be crazy.
So that's an actual fucking train.
Yeah.
Nigga, you can't go through a wall.
I can't.
That was CGI, but that wasn't real.
I know,
Bro,
but the
you've
actual
seen these
training.
fucking pipes. I can go through walls, motherfucker.
If I take enough hits, maybe.
Dude, I am the Kool-Aid guy. Oh yeah.
That's a fact. You look like him. Anyway, Elijah,
Hey, crap, shots fired.
I think we need to get to the first track, and this is going to be a treat for everybody because I haven't. Virginia and Andrea, I'm talking to them specifically. I have not reacted to it because I was waiting for this. So I hope you guys put two and two together that I was waiting for my mans to be on the show for us to go ahead and do a live
I
reaction.
appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
You family now, son. I got a spot for you next to Federico in the garage. You good.
We got a link this year.
Ladies and gentlemen, Glass Walls by Elijah Kyle. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. And just like always, Vibe, when you start losing your shit, that's when I'm going to press pause.
This doesn't sit right inside my chest. Now that I know you're gone, you told me never write a song about you. Hope that you play this often, and every line hurts you like I feel. Cause baby girl, you did me wrong. You can build a mountain from these rocks that you threw at my glass walls. Glass walls, glass walls, glass walls, glass walls, glass walls, glass walls, glass walls.
Shakey Vibe Podcast, throw some fires in the chat.
Relax. Yo, dude, stop. Elijah, you relax. You can't sing like that when I've been drinking. You can't do that type of shit, bro. Oh my
I hate you with that
God.
Justin Bieber, bro.
Bro, how? Like, I don't understand it. Like, because rapping and singing to me was always two different type of. I didn't know motherfuckers that could rap could sing like that.
Man, I have a whole pop punk album, like rock album that I'm working on too, man. I just love to be able to do everything, and just to me, that's like what makes music.
Facts.
That's one of the main things I love about music, just being diverse and trying to always learn like new sounds and always experiment. Because as an artist, like if you just keep doing the same thing over and over again, it gets boring. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
I'm
loving this so far, man.
Play this.
This doesn't sit right inside my chest. It's always gonna be my fault. You can tell your friends those made up lies. Karma's coming back, I know. Trusted, misleaded, secrets for no reasons. Barely even breathing. My heart is still bleeding. Leave me alone. I don't wanna see your face, you're not sorry. Leave me alone. Leaving by myself right out this party. This doesn't sit right inside my chest. Now that I know you're gone, you told me never write a song about you. Hope that you play this often, and every line hurts you like I feel. Cause baby girl, you did me wrong. You can build a mountain from these rocks that you threw at my glass walls. Glass walls, glass walls, glass walls, glass walls, glass walls.
Excuse me? Jay, come on, man. What the? Hey! What was that? Yo! I was not expecting that shit at all. Bring it back, shit. Oh my goodness.
I did. Trust me, I did.
Breaking my glass walls, man.
Glass walls, 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 glass walls.
Oh, you can't harmonize like that, Elijah.
No, that's lit.
You can't harmonize like that, brother. You can't do that.
Oh, those right and
Expecting not to
left
ask
were
you for your number.
lit.
Like, this is ridiculous.
That's just
Shakey
a
Vibe
warm-up
Podcast.
act,
That
bro.
was Elijah Kyle, Glass Walls official
Ooh,
music
that was
video.
fire.
Link to this man's channel is in the description. Make sure to click that subscribe button. Man's like a few subs away from 3K. Let's get this cat to 3K on this fucking podcast.
Thank you.
3K. Let's get Elijah Kyle to 300,000, probably 300 million. Because
See, I like that. I like that.
What pisses me off, and I say this to everybody because usually we always get these independent artists that is working their way up and they're trying to get out there and they're trying to make this money. And you definitely are one of those motherfuckers. Like, you need to be in another level right now.
Yeah, man, I'm only here for the top. I didn't come here, you know what I mean, just to sit like this under 3K.
Facts.
But you know you got to do your part too, Elijah.
100%.
I'm gonna talk to you like an uncle. You need to start putting that shit out, man.
Facts, man. I mean, I'm way bigger on Spotify than I am on YouTube.
As you should be. Damn it.
They pay better.
Barely.
You ever thought about doing anything besides singing, rapping, doing any of that?
Yeah, going off the bridge, man. Hell no. Nah, seriously. I couldn't do anything without music, dude. Like, music is everything to me. But growing up, I was like, if I'm not an artist, maybe I'll be a teacher like my dad.
Okay.
But honestly, it hasn't even crossed my mind.
Well, that's a good thing because you focused then. That means you fucking focused.
I told myself, I'm locking in. It is what I'll let anyone judge. Like, you know what I mean? Everyone can have their opinions, but I'm not going to stop until I make it. I don't even care if I'm like 40. There's no chance.
Facts. Are you one of those artists that likes performing? Because it's either hit and miss. Some people like the stage. Some people don't like the stage.
Yes, I love it.
Do you love the stage?
I love it. I've only performed 3 times, though, so I need to a lot more. Every time I was supposed to go on tour, COVID canceled it. I was supposed to go on tour with like Ryan Oakes and Justin Stone and a couple other big artists, and then that got canceled because of COVID. Then I was supposed to go on tour end of last year, and that got canceled because of COVID. So
damn, man, that sucks.
Shit starting to open back up for you though.
Stop it, Shakes. I'm asking a question.
You guys are gonna fight for this. Good thing you're not in the same room, or are you?
Yeah, he's my homie. He's my homie. It's all good. He's family.
Are you ever going to if you ever go to perform in Florida, you need to let me know like the week before.
How about we just bring the concert to your house and go on your roof and go crazy?
I would love it. You don't know my wife. She's crazy.
I was gonna say. I knew you were gonna say that.
I don't give a fuck about my neighbors. They probably start jamming out. But my wife is just like, nigga, turn the shit off. I'm going to bed. I got a certain time frame where I got to finish my reality.
Just turn it into a block party and you good.
Can't do that in Florida. Florida's got long ass blocks.
Invite your neighbors and you're good to go.
And a lot of guns.
No, but for real, if you ever come out here to perform, do you need to let me know? I need to be there.
Of course, man. We need to be in Miami, though.
I'll go there. I don't care. It's about 5 hours, so I need about 25 of gas, but we good.
All right, bet.
Shakey Vibe Podcast. We here with Elijah Kyle, episode 20. We're taking your questions. Don't be shy. Throw your questions in the chat. We got you. It's not very often that you're going to be able to get this interactive with Elijah. We're going to ask him your questions. Don't be shy. Throw them in the chat.
Don't be shy, people.
We got you.
Oh, man, you know these people in the chat are not shy, man. Remember a couple podcasts ago, they were over here. They were literally rap battling in our chat. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
That's a fact. So me and EK won. So Nikos, me and EK will be going to the Star Wars Galaxy Edge together.
Yes, we will, and that's in Florida, so Orlando. So we'll be there.
That Orlando's an hour and 20 minutes away.
Say less, man. We'll throw you in a music video.
I don't think I could meet Nico live because he's got some explaining to do on a couple of things because this dude is crazy. this guy is nuts, man. I'm telling you, Nico, it's insane. He's one of the type of dudes that he'll post my video that I just dropped before
you posted. Yeah. Yep.
and I'm just like, yo, dude, let me work. So now I gotta put another motherfucker on the payroll, but he's getting nothing but $10. I'm broke. YouTube ain't paying shit.
It's getting gift cards.
Fuck that.
Yep.
Fuck that. What other genre of music do you want to get into? You want to do some country?
Nah, like that acoustic type, like Glasswell is probably the most I'll get into country. I'm not big into country, but like I said, like pop punk, like definitely been making a lot of music like that. And I don't know what's next. I mean, I did an EDM song last year. Just everything. Honestly, just keep mixing it up and leave people on their toes. Never like they don't know what's coming next.
I mean, that's the best way to do it.
When you say like rap metal, are you talking like old school, like Limp Bizkit-y, fucking Linkin Parky style, like Rage Against the Machine?
Oh no, I'm talking more so like singing, like pop punk, like Blink-182, friggin'. But yes, I've also did a lot of rap, like yeah, stuff like that too.
That's fucking dope. It's funny you said that. I'm literally filming a music video this coming week for two metal rap tracks.
Hell yeah. I felt like before, like producers I was working with, it was more so like they're more accustomed to making rap stuff. But now that I'm working with my bro Cole Moorhead, I don't know if you guys know him, but I've dropped a lot of songs with him. We have an album together. He can produce any type of sound, so it's made it a lot easier to experiment. Honestly, we're just trying to like work on like stuff that we've like kind of never heard and trying to just experiment, make our own type of genres. Honestly, at this point.
That's lit.
Just like
That's
randomly,
lit.
just randomly rapping, like, and then it just turns into like a soft piano, and then just like drops at the end with a full guitar solo stuff. Like just
so the drops. You just want something that's just gonna punch people in the face.
Beat switches, like craziness.
Fucking
yeah,
lit. Yeah.
So how long would I got like 20,000 questions, and I apologize because I wanted to talk to your ass.
That's what I'm here for, man. That's what I'm here for.
How long will it take you? All right, so like Sirens. How long did it take Sirens to write?
I think Sirens took me like, well, I got the melody right away. Because he sent me the beat and he titled it Sirens, and it kind of gave me that vibe. So the first thing that popped in my head was Running from the Sirens. And then after I got that, honestly, probably like 2 hours, I think. And then I remember that song. It took me about 2 hours. And then I remember running to the studio because that's when I still lived in Ohio. I was neighbors with Matt, PFE, and then Jonah Gatsby. Do you guys know Gatsby?
Yeah.
So yeah, I recorded that at his house. I remember that was the last track I recorded before I moved back to Massachusetts. We did it wicked fast, and then I packed my bags and I did.
Oh shit! So like really, when you're moving, like
yeah,
not when you're packing
like
up, like fucking U-Hauls in the fucking driveway, kind of
that's
fucking
crazy.
moving.
Like my
That's
Toyota
fucking
Camry
lit.
with roof racks. Where that car can't even hold 10 pounds, and the bags are almost falling off at a 13-hour drive.
Oh my god! Fuck.
We got Andrea Sinclair in the house. She has a
The
question.
things we do for music.
Facts.
I know, man.
Facts. She's asking, when will we get Waste Away remastered? Or will we get Waste Away remastered?
I would hopefully like eventually. I would say definitely eventually. I pretty much have like a lot of my drops set for this year, except when I get like new like bigger collabs or like opportunities come out. But most of my drops I have set. But I want to go back and do like acoustic versions or remixes of songs that you guys like from the past that I think my voice is better now that I can make better. Because I listened back to Waste Away. That's one of those tracks, Andrea. That's like a really good track, but it could have been so much better. So that one, like Memories, there's a bunch, dude.
That's awesome.
That's dope. That's dope. Nico, again, fun fact, breaks are non-existent in Elijah's vocabulary. No breaks.
I would say this is the only time you'll get me on a break, but it's not really a break, you know what I mean? Because I'm not dropping music for a month, but like I'm also in the studio. I was in the studio yesterday, you know what I mean? We made 3 songs. So it's a break to the public, kind of been chilling on social media just to be with my family and stuff and kind of just live and get some new inspiration, but always working behind the scenes.
Now that was one of my other questions. Where usually like where do you get your inspirations when you're rapping, and where do you get your inspirations when you're doing like a singing track?
Both the same thing, man. Literally just life. I try not to overthink music anymore. Kind of just like how I'm feeling or like situations that happen to others around, like that I just witnessed. You know what I mean? I'm pretty much whatever's going on in my life. That's kind of the vibe I get, unless I'm in the studio and he sends me a certain beat and I'm like, oh, dude, like I could totally hear like this type of story on this track, or like I think this will connect with people. You know, it just depends on the. I just let the mood. I just let whatever I'm feeling. I don't overthink it. I'm like, this is what I'm feeling. I'm just going with my gut.
That's dope.
And when you start, all right. So the process when you writing and everything, do you have to be like in an enclosed place? Do you have to be by yourself in a corner with a pen and a pad?
So it used to be like that. I used to feel like I used to write even if people were around. I would always just write down notes. And then I got that I was like, you know, I kind of need to be by myself. But now I'm at the point where pretty much I don't write anywhere else but live at the studio. Like Cole puts up a beat and I just go and I just keep making lines and punching because I feel so much better when I'm actually there at the studio and I can like see if I like the melody up front. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you record on your iPhone and you're like, oh, this sounds good, and then you go to the studio and this sucks. So now I just wing it at the studio. A lot of my stuff is like just freestyled, honestly.
Now,
See, but
do you think when you're singing, when you're doing your singing tracks and everything, you think that vulnerability that you because you put your heart on your sleeve in every track that I've heard you when you're singing, like there's no filter. You're throwing it all out there, and it is what it is. You think that will affect the rap side of it, or do you think it blends in the way it's supposed to?
Yeah, I think it blends perfectly because like a lot of my rap tracks are my deepest tracks, like Lionhearted, and there's so many ones that I'm able to portray a story. I would say like you're able to portray the story better when you're rapping, but you can feel more emotion when someone's singing. You know what I mean? You can tell the same story, but it's like rapping, I'm able to tell you every single angle and everything, like the whole entire background. But with the singing, it's more just the feel and the emotion. It's more simpler lyrics, but more emotion that makes it seem deeper than it is. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
I don't know if that made any sense,
No,
but
it
I
made
tried to.
nothing but sense.
no, it makes sense. It makes sense. But I love the fact that like you write in the studio, like you get the beat, feel the energy, right on the spot.
I was
Some of the
never
best
like
tracks,
that.
some of the best tracks I've ever written have been like that. And like as long as you're feeling the energy of the beat, it doesn't, to me, it doesn't matter where the fuck you are. As
Yeah,
long as you're
but
feeling that energy,
besides like
like the shit's just gonna flow.
yeah, besides like the super deep ones where you really need to like lock in, like there's still certain times where I'm like, okay, I need to be by myself and just literally shut the door and I just need to get this song done. I'm also very like that. Like a lot of people like to go back 10 months from now. And there's been a few occasions I did that, but I'm the person, I'm like, I'm literally not stopping until I get this line that I can't get right now. Like I will stay here for 20 hours until I get this. Like
But also,
writer's block will not beat me right now. I will tackle this.
yeah, fuck you, writer's block.
Yes.
Do you suffer a lot with like writer's blocks or anything like that, or is it like few in between?
I have not got writer's block once, I don't think. Besides, I mean, here's the thing. I've got it, but I guess we all have different meanings of what writer's block is because some people, they only write a song a week, you know what I mean? So for me, when I'm like, oh, you know, I only thought of like one really good song this week, I'm like, that could be writer's block for some people, but no matter what, I can always write something. So if I'm not feeling like rapping today, I'll sing. Or if I'm not feeling like doing an acoustic song, I'm gonna do you know what I mean? That's what saves me from writer's block. I think is that I'm able to go to different genres and whatever. I'm like my brain's gonna be feeling something, a melody or rap or something.
Now I've listened to a couple. I've reacted to a couple of your tracks, and when you're rapping, there's a lot of doubles and there's a lot of like schemes and stuff that you use that I'm like, yo, he's not old enough to know about that.
Man, you know, I don't know if it's my age or just like people sleeping on me. I mean, I don't even get to, like, I'm not really that much involved in the YouTube community anymore, but when I see like reactions besides you and a couple of people, I feel like people miss like everything I say because I say it more so like not fast. It's kind of like it goes by you because I'm kind of slick with it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh, how'd they not catch that line? Or like, oh man, I appreciate you saying that though.
Because I'm like, yo, dude, like you have to be doing a lot of like research or your memory is on fucking point to come up with half the stuff that you come up with.
My friends always laugh because they're like, "You're the dumbest, smartest person we've ever met." They're like, "How do you freaking like?" Because I have a horrible memory, man. I forget everything. But when I'm rapping like or new music, is the only time that I can like fully
You
zone
can
in. I'm
retain
like, I don't
fucking
even know I knew
information.
that word. I was like, I don't even know I knew that word. It
The
just
only
came
time
out.
you retain information is when you have a fucking pen and paper in your hands. That's
But
fucking
it makes
funny,
sense
man.
though, because like when I was in English class, and that was one of the only classes I did good in. Like on tests, there'd be like questions, and I would always like instead of like doing the homework, which I never did, I would just like kind of figure it out, remember like a line that word was used in a song. You know what I mean? And that's how I would know the definition. Like I obtained music really fast, and I remember lyrics really fast to songs.
And now
That's lit.
another question. I'm sorry, Shakes, that I'm asking so much.
No, go with it. Go with it. Go with it. Go.
Hit me with it, man.
We good. We good. We good. Go. Go.
So
Go.
another question. There was always that it feeling like every time I see this independent artist like you, like Shakes, like some of the people in the chat, I'm like, we're all human, and we all get into another mind frame when certain things happens in our life. Do you see yourself ever changing? Because I know how you are with your fan base. I know how you are with your music, how you just put it all out there. You think that you will ever change once you start growing and getting bigger to the point where people will be like, oh, now he's Hollywood. You know, he ain't really focusing on the fans right now. He's focusing on other shit.
Nah, I think I'll always make everyone who truly knows me knows I'm always gonna make the same type of music. The only thing that would happen is this: we have better equipment and it sounds better. Because I make like Glass Walls is like a pop type song, you know what I mean? But then I'll go back and do certain, you know what I mean? It just people hear one song and they think someone's changed. So like I would just say be open to all kinds of different types of music, and just because I made a pop song today doesn't mean I'm like gone, Elijah. Like you know what I mean? I'm done rapping or vice versa. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I don't really listen to anyone else's opinion when it comes to the type of music that I make, because it's what makes like me happy, and it's one of the only things that truly takes my mind off stuff. So I'm gonna always do what I want to do, and if that makes me like worse to some people or better to some people, it is what it is. Because as long as I'm helping people and saving people, and I'm happy myself, then I'm chilling. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm happy you answered that way, brother, because I will look for you. I will find you, and we'll have issues. Because you get there. There's no doubt in my mind that you'll get to where you're at right now. Because the type of people that do your type of rap and your type of singing and they do it all at once, whatever, they're trash.
And I think a lot of the problem is too is that people fake an image so hard that they try to ride it out for so long, and they finally get there and it's like this wasn't you. You know what I mean? It's fake. Like I don't see how it could ever change, because music is literally like my therapy, and that's the way I cope. So it's all, no matter what type of genre it's always going to be real, and the story and the message will be real.
Awesome.
But that doesn't mean like that. You know what I mean? We're all humans, and like, and I think it's cool that Logic, for instance, has a Bobby Tarantino persona where that's the one time he's telling you like, "Yo, just gonna have fun. I'm gonna make trap music, and it's not gonna be crazy conscious. Just I'm warning you guys that now this is just something I want to do for myself for fun. But then I'm gonna go back and do crazy lyrical rap. You know what I mean? It's just never box yourself in, because we're human beings, and I love to party and hang with my friends. I'm 22 years old, you know, so sometimes people forget that. I feel like.
But at the end of the day, people are generic because they're not able to cross genre
I agree.
and do certain things. Like they don't practice it. Like they don't practice double timing. They stay in their box, and they're too afraid to move outside the box and play with things to see what works versus what doesn't work. So like that's what I'm saying. The first time you hear an artist and you hear one of their songs, you can't come up with the opinion or formulate the opinion that this artist is not good because of this, because if you're an artist that steps outside the box from track to track to track and doesn't pigeonhole yourself into one certain area,
Facts.
you can't formulate that opinion. Like you got to listen
I
to at
agree.
least 3 or 4 songs.
And I have a lot of different opinions on music now that I used to. Maybe because I sing now, but like I came to the point where I'm like, even if you don't like that genre of music, there's certain songs that you just can't physically say is a bad song. It's like, no, this song has a really good hook. It's catchy, and you might not like it, but like you can see why a lot of, you know what I mean? I try to always keep my eyes open to that and try to keep an open mind when I'm listening to music. So I'm like, I don't really listen to this genre, but like this is a super deep song by this person. Like the chorus is catchy, you know what I mean? Or the rap's fire, I don't know.
And that's just like I don't know. Like everybody is just right now. It seems so stuck on the new generic double time flow where everybody raps exactly the same.
Facts.
See, but the thing is that,
Nico's throwing some straight facts in this chat right now, just for the record.
What?
Nico
Can
is
you
just
read it to me?
throwing fact after fact. Nico's like, I don't care what anyone says. EK had the most underrated and most real burst on the Crip Cookout site for penny for your thoughts, nickel for your scars. Then he's like,
a quarter for the ones who are steady to find odds. Yeah.
Then he followed that. Like he said another one. He's like, I can honestly say when it comes to the artists within the company, the ones I'm closest with are EK, Christian Aylin, who now goes by Christian, Cam, It's Apocalypse, King Blitz, and Clip Monster.
facts.
Like he's just throwing out facts. Like everybody he named
I
is
appreciate you, Nico.
our
He's the
spitters.
man.
Nico's a real one. Nico's a day one.
I pictured Nico inside of his studio with like
With his
10
lightsaber.
to 15 cameras, with his lightsaber on his back, and wearing like a Darth Vader fucking trench coat in the computer, just doing his thing, bro.
I don't know. I see him in an Obi-Wan trench coat more than a Darth Vader trench coat.
You can't tell with Nico.
He's a Jedi. He's a Jedi.
He's a Jedi. He ain't on the dark side, homie. He ain't on the dark side. He does too much good. He does too much good and positive for the community to be on the dark side. If he was pushing Little X Nas and those cats, then he'd be on the dark side.
Oh God.
Facts. Now, do you think that the hip hop, the way it is right now, rap, you think that it's getting better with all these, because I'm even hearing these trap rappers and these mumble rappers, they're actually trying to start throwing some bars out there lyrically. They're trying to get to that point. Now, do I see it that way? Do you see that the climate is kind of changing a little bit?
Yes and no. So I feel like there's so many underrated rappers, like underground, that are so fantastic. But I feel like in general in hip hop right now, like I'm not hearing anything that hasn't been done or that isn't like. There's not too much inspiring me on a classic level, like a Good Kid, Mad City, like the Eminem show. There's nothing like hitting me. It seems like everything is here Friday, gone next Friday. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's nothing. Even Corday's last album, I was like hyped for that. I don't know, man. Like underground scene, I guess, is just better for hip hop right now.
I have to agree with you on that Corday album because there's only 2 tracks that I like from that album, and it's the one he did with M,
dude,
and the one Hail Mary.
And his first album was a classic, man. Like I was really hyped, and I'm just like, people are letting me down, man. And yeah, I'm not hearing anything that's like, I'm not getting that same feeling that I used to from music. That people, like, you know what I mean? That life changing music.
That's why I don't hardly react to Corday except for his new shit. Because I'm listening to all his shit constantly.
Yeah.
We got my man Rick G in the crib. Yo, Rick G is insane.
What's up, Rick G?
At 4:00 in the morning on my IG to let me know, yo, you need to react to this. I was like, nigga, I'm sleeping. Like, like, relax, bro. But that's good because there's a lot, dude. I've only been doing this for like 8-9 months now, and I've been running into so much fake fucking people that
that's why I distanced myself for a while from the YouTube community, man. There was so much drama every week. It was like high school.
Exactly. Like there's people that they're DMing me, talking to me that I'm doing fake reactions to some shit like that. I'm just like, who the fuck are you? Like,
I get 2 or 3 of those a day, and it's just like, fuck you, man. Like, you don't even know. I call my channel Keeping It 100 for a reason, motherfucker. Like,
yeah. People there's always gonna be someone that has a problem. You know what I mean? You can't please everyone.
Yeah, I learned that in the beginning. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be straight up with you. I was getting butthurt with all the comments that I was getting about. But I was getting butthurt. I ain't gonna lie. Like, there was a couple of times that I told this motherfucker, drop the Addy. I'll be there in 20 minutes. Go ahead, talk your shit. But then King Blitz was the one that told me, because me and King Blitz, we talk at least once a week just to see where our mental's at, just to see you know, what's the next idea? What's going to be the new thing that we're going to be doing with this reaction shit? And he told me, he was like, the minute that you stop looking at those fucking likes and those fucking comments and that subscriber count is the minute that your life is going to be a whole lot better.
Yeah, me and him used to talk about that a lot because I would always stress it and look all the time. He's just like, it's not important, man. Like what you're doing right now, like if you're putting the work in right now and you're confident in what you're doing, you shouldn't have to look at the number because you know it's going to keep going up. You know what I mean? Celebrate when you get the plaque, celebrate when you hit the milestones, but just we both kind of block out the outside noise and just have our head down, just going
You
straight.
have no choice, especially in the day and age of social media. You have no choice now. Like you got no choice. Like you because you can get stuck in it. There's so many platforms, and like if you don't block it out, like you're gonna get flack on 4 different fucking platforms from fucking.
Literally.
It's gonna drive you insane.
Yeah, and
I gotta ask this.
insane.
We ask everybody this, and I'm surprised it hasn't been thrown in the chat 2 or 3 times already. Who are your top 5 influences outside of the music industry? And who are your top 5 influences within the music industry? And they could be anybody.
Man, everyone asks me these questions, and I'm like, my brain just like gets overwhelmed. I'm like, I don't know. So outside of the music industry, all the GOATs, man. I don't know, like Kobe, R.I.P. Kobe. I got number 8 tatted on me because like his work ethic. I grew up like basketball was my favorite sport besides like soccer, but I trained like every single day. Like we'd stay out all night, and he inspired my work ethic for music. So I would say Kobe. Probably like Ronaldo, like Cristiano Ronaldo for soccer. I'm getting emails. Hold up. Dude. Probably my grandfather. Rest in peace. He just passed away yesterday, but my grandfather probably inspired me definitely the most, just in terms of like who I am as a person, like being confident and just leaving it all out there on the field or the court or the mic, whatever you're doing, just be yourself. Probably my grandma, honestly. And outside of music, this is tough, man. Probably I call him like Uncle Tommy, but freaking Tommy Whalen, my friend, because without him, I wouldn't have started making music. One of my teachers who is one of my close friends, I basically showed him a song that I made the first time I ever recorded anything. And he was like, dude, like this is insanely good. You need to keep going. And I was like, nah, really? This is trash. And he's like, nah, seriously, keep making music. And he shot like my first pictures, my first photo shoot, music video. And without him like giving me that confidence to like actually pursue music, I don't think I would have. Because it was just random. It was super random. I never thought. I always loved music. You know what I mean? It was like I was mentally training myself to be an artist. I would literally study hip hop like crazy, everything, like Big L, like go way back. And every Friday, that was the first thing I did, was stay up till midnight and listen to every single album that came out and just study it, and just like, because I loved music. It was just my passion. So that's cool how it connected.
It's so dope hearing like other artists' perspectives on their come up, what they did, their work ethics. It's really cool hearing that shit all the time, man. It's so dope.
No disrespect. We're old heads. I mean, he's older than me, but we're older.
Man, Outkast, Big Pun, freaking everyone, dog.
But for a 22-year-old to come up with all these names that you said, when you said Big L, I almost shit myself.
I was listening to Naughty by Nature this morning. Yoke the Joker, bro.
Oh my god!
Tretch is one of the most underrated rappers I think of all time. Like I fuck with Vinny, but
Tretch is the best though.
Tretch is like
Tretch
is an OG too. Like don't fuck around. Don't fuck around.
You scared the hell out of me.
Scary. Tretch is a scary motherfucker.
Oh, I gotta be quiet. I think I'm getting yelled at.
Podcast is all good.
It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, hearing the fact that like you like studied Big L and stuff like that and listen to it. Most people listen to the albums, they don't study shit. So the fact that you were doing that is like you're a step up and you're ahead of the game, which was why it didn't take you long to be able to formulate the bar patterns and shit that you had, because you were studying fucking greatness, and you still listen to fucking greats. Because there's greats now and then. So,
of course, man.
There's another question. This is just a random question, real quick. because I've been having a lot of conversations about this subject that's going on. Are you following this whole Game and Eminem beef?
Nah. I mean, I listened to it. Like, I followed it like a little bit, but Game's like, it is what it is, man. I actually love both of them, but I'm like, he literally said Eminem was the GOAT like 5 months ago.
Yeah,
so I don't know
facts.
why he's saying that.
Because he has an album coming out and he needs sales. What else can it be? What else can it fucking be?
No, that's what it is. I mean, he's plainly doing that. Like, everybody can see that's what he's doing. But I'm like, dude, like what EK said. D literally said 5 months ago that M's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Like, you can't come back and say, no, you're not. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
He also said that Kanye has did more for his career than Dre. And
he just said that recently too, though. He said that yesterday, the day before.
Yeah, and he says Dre in every single song. Like, every single song he shouts out Dre. So it's like it's tough, man. He wants attention.
The comment section started asking me about that situation, and I was like, go listen to the track that Eminem and the Game got together, and then you tell me who's the better rapper.
Yeah, facts.
Because M took that shit. The way
I don't know. I don't know the
tough,
guy.
Man. It's tough seeing Game like this because he's talented, man. He's one of the best ever. He's promoting those like scandals for artists. Like, he'll be like, DM me for $1,000, like, to get on this SoundCloud playlist. Like, he's using artists for money and stuff like that too.
I don't know him. A lot of my friends have done tracks with him and stuff like that. They've chilled and hung out with him in the studio, so I know shit about him firsthand. But if you're a pathological liar, at the end of the day, you forget your lies. And no matter what, when you get into interviews and you get into conversations, the truth always fucking comes out. So maybe it's just taking 15 years, but the truth on everything is just coming out.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like,
I think we need one more Elijah song.
So do I.
I'm over
Shakey by Podcast. What do you think about some sirens? Throw some fire in the chat if you want some sirens right now.
One of my favorites, man.
Do you have favorites of your songs? Speaking of that, because you said that, are you a fan of your music?
I would say, I spend so much time making music that it's probably one of the only things I listen to in the car, because I'm always listening to new mixes and writing songs and stuff like that. But Sirens is one of my favorites for sure. And we made this one like a year and a half ago. So
now, before you play it, who records your shit? Because your videos are like fucking insane.
Thank you. So Mike Squires recorded Glass Walls and shot Sirens.
I'm gonna sub up to Mike Squires' channel right now.
Hell yeah! And every other video is made by Sammy J. Sammy J is awesome, man. Hometown friend. She's super fire. And we got a lot more videos coming out together.
Are nuts. I'm like, this man has $100,000 budget.
And that's what Mike's really good at. He's great at taking like a super small budget and making it seem like just with his mind. He's so creative, dude. Like that Glass Walls video, we just got a $10 mirror from like Goodwill, and then cracked it up, and then a bunch of like After Effects.
Oh, really? That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Mike Squires.
Generation X. Oh, I thought you were gonna do the Triple H and the Shawn Michaels shit. That's what it sounded like. I jumped. I'm sorry. Shakes, you stupid.
We got Mike Squires, Elijah Kyle Sirens official.
That's crazy.
Vidya. Let go. Throw some fucking fires in the chat, people.
Running from the sirens and all these voices in my head. I don't want to be compliant, but I can feel this weight inside my chest. Anything to stop the bleeding. Moving with my head down, praying I don't wind up dead. Anything to stop the bleeding. Looking for a way out of my head. A way out of my head. Yeah, hey, treat every day like it's your last. Man, I wasted so much time that I ain't never getting back. Hope you play this when I'm gone and cherish all the times we had. Memories are always with you, it's the moments that just flash, yeah. You might take me out my body, not my soul and spirit. Let the music live forever, and I hope you hear this. Everything I'm not is what made me the man I am. Gave it all I had, but this life is out of our hands. Had to fail 1,000 times for an inch of success. Every song is from the heart, wounds inside of my chest. Wish you well, even people who would wish us dead.
Let's bring that back a little bit.
You heard what he said, Shakes. You heard what he said.
He's putting his heart on his sleeve in every track that this guy spits. Like, you feel his
if you haven't noticed, I've listened to this song multiple times because I almost know all the lyrics to it.
He's spitting facts and he's spitting shit that it's relatable. What did you say?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Something happened with my phone. It said
just
Mike.
Spitting relatable shit. It's just like everything he's spitting is people. Everybody doesn't matter what genre you listen to. Everybody can relate to it. It's relatable shit.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Ferg.
Yeah, you might take me out my body, not my soul and spirit. Let the music live forever, and I hope you hear this. Everything I'm not is what made me the man I am. Gave it all I had, but this life is out of our hands. Had to fail 1,000 times for an inch of success. Every song is from the heart, wounds inside of my chest. Wish you well, even people who would wish us dead. Can't hear your voice, this shit is loud enough inside my head. The sirens and all these voices in my head. I don't wanna be compliant, but I can feel this weight inside my chest. Anything to stop the bleeding. Moving with my head down, praying I don't wind up dead. Anything to stop the bleeding. Looking for a way out of my head.
That's deep. That's fucking heavy right there.
A way out of my head. Yeah, look, we don't appreciate this life until we're dead and gone. This will always mean more than just words in a song. Right. Show the ones that you love how much they truly mean. I can't lie, I fall victim to the same things. Moving out of state in the distance drove me away. It's hard to answer calls when you want a reason to stay. Would do anything to be in your presence and see your face, but now I'm fading out, running from the sirens in my brain. Yeah.
Oh,
I appreciate you guys. One of the main reasons we stopped that song so abruptly was just to because it's literally called Sirens and how fast life can end. You know what I mean? How quick you gotta appreciate the now. So
I can appreciate that. The structure is so different from most structures. Most structures, song structures, end with the hook at the end and shit. But the fact that you just cut it off is like,
what the hell?
It's like boom.
Did you guys get an ambulance?
Mike's. I'm trying to think. It was, I think Mike's uncle works at one of the fire departments, or one of his cousins. It was someone in his family that he knew, so we drove an hour away and got that.
Who does your mixing and mastering?
Now that one was Echo.
Give a shout out to that.
So Adrian Stresso mixes all of my stuff, and so does Cole. But the guy who mastered Sirens is Curtis. That's Echo's guy. He's crazy.
I noticed on because even when I listen to your shit, the rights to lefts and EQs are always like the panning, a lot of people don't catch that shit. The average listener won't really catch that shit, but the rights to lefts are always on point. And
we like to focus on that, especially with harmonies.
You guys put a lot of fucking emphasis on that purposely?
Yeah. A lot of reverb, a lot of stuff like that. I feel like that helps with emotional music.
Kudos to your engineers and the engineers you fuck with, because a lot of people you can try and get the right to lefts, but they don't get it on point, and it doesn't sound like that. But the panning was I suggest everybody rewind this, put in some headphones, and listen to it, and you'll be able to get a deeper understanding of what I'm saying.
Now, do you think that a person, that a producer, and a person that does the mastering and all that, you feel like he's a vital,
the most important thing,
maker or breaker.
Even almost as more than the artist. It's dude, you can have, if you don't have a good engineer, it's just gonna ruin any song. You know what I mean? That's what takes you to the next level. You can't make it to the next level unless your music is engineered well.
Oh,
It's produced well.
It's gonna be the maker or breaker whether people want to fuck with it or not, or want to listen to it or not.
Because the song can be so good, but if it's just mixed poorly, people aren't gonna want to listen to it. You know what I mean?
It just sucks because a lot of dope artists that are on the come up don't understand that. So
That's how I felt about my first music.
They throw out gold and they don't realize that a couple extra bucks here would be the difference between a couple hundred views to thousands to tens of thousands of views. Like in the real Shakey Vibe Podcast, we here, episode 20 with your boy Elijah Kyle. We are taking your comments. Don't be shy. Shout out to everybody in the chat. The chat's going off right now. We appreciate y'all for chilling out, vibing out. Throw your comments in the chat.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you.
Go. Sub up to EK fam.
Now we've been going at it for about an hour. Do you want to keep on going?
I got like 5 more minutes, man. Just because movie night for the fam, but
I got 5 more questions.
Listen, I can promise you this. I can promise you this will not be the last time I'm on here. If you guys want,
you heard it first, Shakey Vibe Podcast.
It won't be the last. Already made a copy of the key, so you can come in whenever you want.
Thank you, man.
This is your house now, baby. Just don't touch my Corona. You good?
You'll give him one, but don't go in the fridge. You can't go in the fridge, okay? Like, just you got to ask.
Snacks and
Now, are you a party dude, or you just like one of those dudes that just chill with the fam and chill with the boys, kind of have a quiet night out?
Yeah. I'm 50-50, but also I don't like, it's not anything crazy. Like if it's like we're turning up, it's literally just like 5 friends. You know what I mean? I don't go to like raves and stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm pretty much chill. I'd rather be in the studio, to be honest with you.
Joints or alcohol? Spliffs or alcohol? Weed or booze?
Both at the same time.
Why did you say it 5 different ways?
Because I just showed my age, like first fucking hand.
Brother,
I said it in the stages that I fucking
You have a bingo tournament to go to after this.
I'm not one of those people that writes good music when I'm like that though. So I'm pretty chill. I don't know.
Okay, so that was kind of one of my other questions.
When I'm faded, I freestyle. That's when like
that was kind of one of my other questions for you was, do you think that you write better when you are like buzzed, you hit a joint or whatever?
Nah. Sometimes like I'll be creative and I'll get like good melodies and stuff, but like it's rare because it just makes me like want to go to sleep. I can't focus.
Facts.
It doesn't help me. For some it does, but not for me.
I didn't hear the answer to the other question. You said that you'd rather do both?
Yes.
I don't know, man.
Same time.
I'll tell you this, though. I'll tell you this. I'm not one of those people that needs to like do that to have fun. So if I'm having fun, I don't need anything.
That is a
I don't
fact.
rely.
You heard what that man said?
See, Rain
as he sparks.
Have a good time.
And drinks.
Now, my next question is some good shit too. I can't really smoke it now because you're gonna see me doze the fuck off because this is some strong ass shit. I'm gonna put that down. I use that to go to bed. That's medical reasons, Judge. Relax.
Here's my card. Look, we're good. We're good. Here's my card.
Now, what is the end game for Elijah Kyle? Where do you want to see yourself at?
No matter what anyone says, the end game will always be to take care of my family, make sure everyone that I love is financially stable, and for me to be happy enough to look back and be like, okay, like I changed the world for the better. I left a legacy, and I'm proud of. I think I have a few classics. Like I need a few classics. But
I think with this one that you just dropped, you got one because I'm really fucking with that one. I'm gonna hear it like 7 more times.
Thank you for yeah, man. Just literally just overall being freaking happy, dude. Like the people around me are good. I'm good. I'm content with the work I put in, and I knew that like I didn't take any shortcuts and I got to the top. That's what I want to look back on and just like appreciate the journey.
Where do you want to be in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself at least like 10 million monthly listeners, like touring the world, like craziness. And I see you guys in VIP.
Always be there to support you.
I appreciate that.
All I need in the VIP is Coronas and a couple of blunts. It's gotta be grape Swisher Sweets. We good.
Hell yeah.
We good.
You're not fucking dude, Ray. You just literally put a stamp on it that when you get to a certain plateau in the green room, you want a bag of M&Ms, but you don't want any yellow ones in the fucking bag of M&Ms. You're that guy.
I want season tickets though to the Celtics.
You
That's
know
what
what I'm
I need. I
saying?
need
Like,
front row.
like you literally just fucking stamped it, and you're gonna fire your assistant. And like, what the fuck are these M&Ms? There's yellow ones. Like, you're that guy. You just said it.
See, I couldn't be that
You
dude.
just admitted it.
I couldn't ever yell at, like, unless people really pissed me
Neither
off.
could
Just
I. They
because
work too
I
hard,
was
man.
just because I was like a waiter and I did like busboy for a while, so it taught me like how horrible people are to like other people in work and stuff like that. So I couldn't be like a dick to anyone who was working on the team or anything like that. That's not me.
Brother, I need my grape Swisher Sweets in Corona.
I got you, bro. I got you.
As long as I got that, I'm good. I'll even open up because I'm doing skits now for people. So I even open up your concert with a joke or two.
I'm gonna need you on the next album, man.
I'm there. Like,
Yeah, that's a verbal.
I
Yo,
won't even charge you nothing. I'll just
that's
do
a
it
verbal.
so I can get the first listen to it.
All right, but
That's a fact.
Man, it's family night. I don't want to keep you too much longer. We call this the chill session because we could have this continually go on. Me and Ray to talk. We like to talk. So
I appreciate you guys having me on this though.
But like family first, we're gonna have you back when you gotta drop that you want to drop. When you got something, when you got that project, hit us up. We got you, and we can either bring you on just before it, just after it, whatever you want. We got you, fam.
Here's what I'm thinking. I want that track that you say you were doing, the Star Wars track.
Okay.
I would like to have you back here the day you drop it, and then we could give you a live reaction to that track.
Okay, perfect. I think when it drops, I might be with Matt, so I might be with PFE. So maybe you could get both of us on together.
Okay, yeah, done. We got you, for sure.
But the worst case, I'll be on it for sure.
All right, you heard that. Shakey by podcast. So. You heard that. That's a verbal. We got mad verbals. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking around. I'm just being an idiot right now.
I'm gonna get a Darth Vader max and a lightsaber. That's how I'm gonna be the whole time. I just gotta make sure the Yankees fits.
You won't be able to drink the Corona.
He'll use a straw. Don't worry. He's good. He's good.
Cool.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys so much, dude. And thank you to everyone who popped in and everyone who subscribed. I appreciate you guys so much for it.
Dude, it's our absolute pleasure.
Like we already told you, this is your house now. Whenever I want to pop up and bullshit with you guys. You just let me know, let Shakes know. You got it.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great night.
Enjoy the movie.
Peace out.
You, bro. Peace. Shakey by podcast. That was your boy Elijah Kyle. We're gonna keep this going. We got time. The ticker's still going. We're gonna we here. We chilling. We vibing out. We're gonna have some fun. Yeah, we here.
I think, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I think Larry just came out with a new track today. I think he did.
I don't know. Let's check.
Larry, are you here? Did you come out with a new track? I don't feel comfortable bringing this mic that close to my mouth. I don't know why. I just don't feel comfortable.
No, I agree with that. I'm on.
But I'm still going to do it.
No, he did a testing of a screensaver, but he dropped the track yesterday.
That's probably what I meant yesterday.
He dropped a banger yesterday. I reacted to it. It's in my upload, getting ready to post soon.
Larry, I got a question for you, and this is all up to you. Do you want me to give you a live reaction, or do you want me to do a personal joint? It's however you want me to do it, baby. And thank you for not picking up me and Shake's phone call. I appreciate you just ignoring us completely.
Yeah. He's talking to us in the chat, but he's
playing fucking ignore and shit. It's all good. It wasn't important. It is what I was going to ask you for $5. That's what it was.
Larry, you want us to? you want Ray to do a reaction here? or like record it on and post it on his personal channel? It's on you, fam.
I think he hung up again. He put ignore. Honestly, I personally think that Larry doesn't even like me. That's how I feel in my heart.
Larry, laughing my ass drama, be missing me too. Do it live. He wants us to do it right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Vibe Generation Shakes proudly brings to you Larry 100 Kufis in the zone. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to see some fire in the chat. Larry, you need to go get one of the Vibe Reaction hoodies and you need to put it on the next video you do. You need to stop playing with me. It's not that expensive. It's $25. They get it to you about 9 to 10 days, and I appreciate
it. Let go. Larry Belafonte, 100 Kufis in the zone.
Fuck working for them on my own cane. Okay. I don't want to be.
All I'm going to say, Vibe, is like, you're going to freak the fuck out on this. So, like I'm going to be rewinding this back like a fucking motherfucker.
All right, so we're going to work on a signal. So you could know when I'm about to fucking smack a dolphin or kick a chick.
It's the whole song.
Fuck working for them on my own cane. Okay. I don't want a bit, I want the whole thing. Still keep it $1, they be so fake. Keep their hair from around me, give me more space. Okay. On the leisure time, I got a smoke break. Then I'm back up in the bit to spit some more flame. More fire. Most of y'all gonna love me, plenty gon' hate. I don't give a fuck, I'm in the zone, man. They get it. Bitch, I been snapping, now I got all the tools. Pardon me, I'm a noob, but I'm starting to catch a groove. Artistry, that's the move, no gimmicks. I had to lose the win and I'm back to do it. I didn't. Attitude is different. I happy mood. I used to.
Yo, Larry, so when you say you're going to come out with a flow, you're going to be stupid with it? You need to relax.
Man, Larry got so many flows in his knapsack. It's crazy.
He's the flow philosopher.
He you never know which flow is going to come out of the bag. You know what I mean? Like, you never know. He's that dealer on the block that's just got a bag full of fucking just the best weed, and you never know which fucking weed he's gonna give you, but you always know it's gonna be the lick.
Like 2 of my Coronas almost came up when I was caught in the middle of that flow. You need to relax, Larry. Chill. Dude, we have nothing but time, baby. You don't gotta rush to nothing.
Well, did you taste it when it came up a little bit?
It tasted like lime and pretzels. It was disgusting.
Let's go.
Smoke. Then I'm back up in the bit to spit some more flame. More fire. Most of y'all gonna love me, plenty gon' hate. I don't give a fuck, I'm in the zone, man. Bitch, I been snapping, now I got all the tools. Pardon me, I'm a noob, but I'm starting to catch a groove. Artistry, that's the move. No gimmicks, I had to lose the win and I'm back to do it. I didn't. Attitude is different, a happy mood. I used to be mad at dudes for getting money for trash. I figured I have to choose.
Larry!
So many though. Like, it's if you listen to this, you catching this like I'm a noob. These cats.
Hold on.
Shit.
I gotta go to the fridge. I gotta go get 14 more syllables that this nigga could flip. Give me a second. Don't play shit. Yo. Guess who's back? Hold on.
Nope. I'm pressing play.
Go ahead.
To lose the win and I'm back to do it. I didn't. Attitude is different, a happy mood. I used to be mad at dudes for getting money for trash. I figured I have to choose. Either dumb it for cash and keep snapping on tunes. You see the latter is proof. I don't be rapping for loot, but I sang to get some change so my baby's living straight. Only reason I get the fame and entertain. I'm alone being stuck in my lane. Won't hit the brakes, but I won't be speeding because it took patience to be great. Come
on, nigga.
Fucking, there's so many bars in there. It's just one after the other, man.
Larry, I'm gonna tell you right now, Shake, Larry's an asshole. So this is why I think Larry's an asshole.
Why? Because he missed.
He knows that I was drinking since the beginning of the podcast. He saw me take a couple hits of the you knows with the you knows, right? He saw me with his eyes. He probably had a dread in the way, but he saw me with his eyes taking hits off this pen, and he's gonna tell me to go do this shit live.
Let's do it live.
It's proof I don't be repping for low, but I sang to get some change so my baby's living straight. Only reason I get the fame and entertain, I'm only being stuck in my lane, won't hit the brakes, but I won't be speeding because it took patience to be great. I was in a sunken place, miss my mother's lovely face, doing better, but I wait for a fucking sunny day. Money say, come and get me, I be on my underlay, underdog, 100K annually, enough to say, fuck working for them on my own cane. I don't want a bit, I want the whole thing. Still keep it.
You know what I love about Larry? Larry got that southern twang, that twang, like that field mob feel good flow.
Every time I hear Larry rap, I feel like ordering a 3-piece chicken fried with dry ass biscuits.
But Larry got them bars like fucking ludicrous. Like Larry, because like there's dope spitters in the South, but there's not heavy punchers I feel in the South. So Larry's bringing like the twangy flow with the punchers, and it, like the only one that jumps out at me is like 3000 and Luda, but in a completely different flow. Do you feel that at all?
Not because you know why? Because Larry's from the South. He's from where there's nothing.
You're agreeing with me. I'm just saying no.
Nigga, what?
Huh?
Play the song, bro.
The dollar, they be so fake, so fake. Keep the air from around me, give me more space. Oh, yeah, on the leisure time, I got a smoke break. Smoke. Then I'm back up in the bit to spit some more flame. More fire. Most of y'all gonna let me plenty gon' hate. I don't give a fuck, I'm in the zone, man.
I don't give a fuck, I'm in the zone, man. Couple shots of Henny and Patron, man. Made a couple dollars on my own, man. Shit, I'm trying to put my city on like Cologne, man. I was 16, I was moving like a grown man.
Trying to put my city on like alone, man.
This is fire, bro.
I love the fact that they both went in on a similar flow, but different. I love it.
I think this is gonna be one of those tracks that 100 Koofies is gonna be like, man, I ain't think I got that one.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, hey, I don't give a fuck, I'm in the zone, man.
I don't give a fuck, I'm in the zone, man. Couple shots of Henny and Patron, man. Made a couple dollars on my own, man. Shit, I'm trying to put my city on like Cologne, man. I was 16, I was moving like a grown man. Mama always said I had the soul of an old man. Walking through the hood, strapped up with the chrome, man. For the ones don't want me to make it home, man. I don't think you know what it's like when you go to sleep every night. Cause every day that we breathing all of these demons, we fight for some reason. That's how they leave him when they squeezing the life from his body and didn't even try to read him his rights. And they violent and we bust pistols. Cause we don't
shut the fuck up, nigga.
Capped up with the chrome, man. For the ones don't want me to make it home, man. I don't think you know what it's like when you go to sleep every night. Cause every day that we breathing all of these demons, we fight for some reason. That's how they leave him when they squeezing the life from his body and didn't even try to read him his rights. And they wonder why we violent and we bust pistols. Cause we don't fuck with you and we got some trust issues. And they wonder why we riot and we loot shit. Cause every time you see us, why you wanna shoot shit? Fuck up.
Fuck working for them on my own cane. I don't want a bit, I want the whole thing. Still keep it a dollar, they be so fake. Keep the air from around me, give me more space. Oh, yeah, on the leisure time, I got a smoke break. Then I'm back up in the bit to spit some more flame. More fire. Most of y'all gonna let me plenty gon' hate. I don't give a fuck, I'm in the zone, man. Never give myself the credit, it's merited, all sweaty. Took all of my stress and I buried it, now I'm ready. Hope that they don't ever compare me, cause I'm the rarest. I never speak outside of Larry for monetary, dog. I swear I'm the truth in the room, flooded with feathers. Do the numbers and flip them and do for others to get it. It's true that some of them stingy, but who the fuck is offended? I'm used to nothing, but this is my movement, 100% produce.
Shut off, man. Nigga, breathe.
Slow down.
Nigga, yo, we love you, Larry. You can't be rapping like that, man. We too old for that shit. Yo, he had an oxygen tank right next to him in the studio. That's a fun fact.
I'm ready. Hope that they don't ever compare me, cause I'm the rarest. I never speak outside of Larry for monetary, dog. I swear it, I'm the truth in the room, flooded with fibers. Do the numbers and flip them and do for others to get it. It's true that some of them stingy, but who the fuck is offended? I'm used to nothing, but this is my movement, 100%. Produce it, cut it, and print it. You will love when you hear it. I do this, but I'm seriously music, color, experience. Excuse me for the appearance, no beauty, but in my spirit, I'm moody, cause I see rappers get moved up.
No, Larry's a fucking liar. He don't smoke. There's no way in hell that you smoke and you doing that. He don't smoke. He does that vape shit that you do.
100%, produce it, cut it, and print it. You will love when you hear it. I do this, but I'm seriously music, color, experience. Excuse me for the appearance, no beauty, but in my spirit, I'm moody, cause I see rappers get moved up for them weak lyrics, and poof, I'm suddenly here. YouTubers fuck with me clear. Salute, I'm fucking with y'all. Review me for the premieres. I'm truly humble and dog. I really love that you care, cause I don't fuck with my job, and I feel comfortable here. Fuck working for them on my own cane. I don't want a bit, I want the whole thing. Still keep it $1, they be so fake. Keep the air from around me, give me more space. Oh, yeah, on the leisure time, I got a smoke break. Then I'm back up in it, get to spit some more flame. More fire. Most of y'all gonna let me plenty gon' hate. I don't give a fuck, I'm in the zone, man.
Man, oh man.
Larry Belafonte, 100 Kufi in the zone. Y'all already know what it is.
That shit was fucking extremely fire. Shakes, don't tell nobody in the chat. I peed just a little bit.
I think you did a little bit more than peed.
I pooped a little. It is what it is. I'm in my house.
I'm allowed to.
I got a sink right there. That's a fact.
Shouldn't you be doing that in the sink? You stupid, man. You stupid.
Stop. I'm not stupid. I'm a smart, dumb nigga. That's two different things.
That's true. That's true.
You want to do one more track before we get out of here? Or
Sure.
you just want to leave? Huh? You want to leave? You want to leave? You can leave. I don't care. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings.
Why are you putting it on me?
Because, nigga.
We're doing the weekly. We're doing the weekly wrap up, and you're like,
let's do the weekly wrap up. How was your week, Mr. Shakespeare?
all of these shows that I'm doing lately, like I'm losing my voice like right, left, and center. It's crazy.
How was the last?
Oh, it was lit. Did you see the clip that I posted?
Yeah, I saw the clip.
It was a small jam. Don't get me wrong. Like the first couple ones are small jams. We did it purposely because we're using them as rehearsals, so that like when we get to like back up, because they're slowly allowing the shows here. So when we get back up to the like 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 shows, like it's all like we're all just working on our material and we're all just fucking around. But the crowd participation was lit.
I saw that. The clip you sent me that looked fun as fuck.
If you can get like fucking like 100 motherfuckers to jump up and scream every word, like put me on a fucking stage where there's like 1,000 people in the crowd. Like that's what I want.
That's a fact, Nico. All my beers just sweated right the fuck out.
He did. Okay, what are we reacting? What are we playing next? Y'all tell me.
I think we should do the last track. Give it to the chat. Give it to the chat, and the chat choose what's the next track that we do.
Yeah, what do you guys want to hear? Throw it in. Majority rules.
And no Eminem.
Apparently no Clip Monster because he
Clip Monster shuts shit down.
He shuts you down like
that nigga shuts you down for real.
Like literally, I got DM saying, "Yo, what happened to your other half of your episode?" Like I tried to come in and watch it, but it's like it got shut down. I'm like, clip against it.
Clip's ass didn't want to go over here copyrighting shit. You need to relax, brother.
I love the fact. I think it's so funny that Clip sent his homie the StreamYard link So we had the dude in prison on our podcast. I think that's fucking awesome.
That motherfucker was in the bottom bunk with the phone like this. That shit was.
We're like, you're not fucking Clip. Click.
Yo, I feel bad because I didn't mess it up. I did it perfectly. But I had this intricate intro for Clip. And then when you pop the motherfucker up, it's some nigga in prison. I'm just like, who the fuck is that?
Dude, in the 2 episodes we've had Clip on the show, he was in the forest, legitly parked in the woods in one.
It's always going to be something when he gets on here. It's always going to be something. The next one, he's going to be in Nico's front yard with a lightsaber.
So, is the only song you guys are requesting in the chat Sax Freestyle? That's the only song. It's the only song in the chat.
I haven't heard it. If you guys want to do that one, it is what it is.
I got an idea. I already did a reaction to it. You did a reaction to it. We could play One Take Timmy's track.
The new one?
The brand new one. That was yesterday.
Fire. Now, but does Sack have a freestyle for real?
He does.
I think we need to do that as closing. I need to see Sack freestyle. I need to. In my life, Jesus told me that I needed to listen to this.
All right, I'm going to pull it up. Sack, your request is going to come true, homie.
Sax, it's on you. How can you rap with your beard in the microphone? Doesn't that muffle it? I heard it. Nigga, I'm drunk. I got to hear it again. Oh, it was the nasty one. Now, you know what? I threw up 13 times and I shit it twice when I heard that fucking freestyle.
I'm looking for it, but I can't find it. I don't know what it's labeled as. He posts so much content on his channel.
It's called Sax Nasty Shit. Dude, he was pooping on elephants. He was doing all type of crazy shit.
Okay, we're gonna do One Take Timmy.
Well, no, Nico said play Cam's remix of Elijah Cow's Glass Walls.
Send me the link, and I'll put that in right now. Send me the link in my IG.
Or you won't get paid this week, motherfucker.
Shoot me the link in my IG, and I'll play that shit right now.
But the weekly wrap up, didn't we do that earlier in the podcast?
No, because we started it with who cares? Don't get technical, all right?
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
It'll never happen again. See, people don't understand what happens in that. Shakespeare is my boss. Every time
no,
I'm
not.
Boss.
I'm
Hey,
not.
he me a picture. I got a W-2. He offered me 401k. He's my boss.
No.
Did you find it? Did Nico send it? Shakels.
If I can just find it on my own.
Nico's slacking, bro. Nico's slacking. I think we're gonna have to let him go. We should write him up first.
I'm just going on Cam's channel, and I'm gonna see. I got it.
All right.
I got it. Put me in, coach.
Put me in, coach.
I actually got it just as Nico typed. Like, check your IG. Share. This the one right here, right? This is the one?
It has to be.
That's the one right there, right? Right now we got Cam. Elijah Kyle Glasswall remix. Let go.
This doesn't sit right inside my chest. Now that I know you're gone, you told me never write a song about you. Hope that you play this song.
This hook's fucking lit, man.
I love it.
And every line hurts you like I feel. Cause baby girl, you did me wrong. You can build a mountain from these rocks that you threw at my glass walls. 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 Glass walls.
You shouldn't throw stones if you live inside a glass house. Thought you learned a lesson from the last time you lashed out. Thought we had a future, but that's all inside the past now. Yeah, it's all inside the past now. Had me second guessing if my life was even worth it. Didn't take a genius just to see it wasn't working. Who I met and who you are is like a different person. Now you're always throwing stones, acting like you're perfect. Make up after break again. Turn around, we're back again. Sometimes it just feels like a game that I'm trapped up in. Watch the flames come higher as we sit inside this hellish pen. Listening to you, I lost my family and my closest friends. Now I'm back on track, yeah, it's almost like I never left. Put away my heart with no key in the end of death. When it comes to you, it's like I always took the extra step. Why you didn't fit it? Cause you only cared about yourself.
Yo.
You're right inside my chest.
Yo, is Cam all right?
My fault.
Oh, he killed it. He's killing that. He killed that.
I just want to make sure Cam's okay, though.
Cam. So Nico just said Cam added the kick drums.
The kick drum. Yeah, I saw that.
You only cared about yourself.
This doesn't sit right inside my chest. It's always gonna be my fault. You can tell your friends those made up lies. Karma's coming back, I know. Trusted, misleading, secrets for no reasons. Barely even breathing. My heart is still bleeding. Leave me alone. I don't wanna see your face, you're not sorry. Leave me alone. Leaving by myself right out this party. This doesn't sit right inside my chest. Now that I know you're gone, you told me never write a song about you.
Yo, these kicks are lit right here, man.
And every line hurts you like I
it's not too much, it's just enough.
You did me wrong. You can build a mountain from these rocks that you threw at my glass walls. 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 Glass walls.
Boy, Cam, you need to relax. That shit was dope as fuck, though.
I'll make sure that we sub up to Cam's channel, though, for real.
I'm in there like swimwear.
That was dope, man. It's really hard. It's really hard to take a beat, add something to the beat without changing it. And it's harder to remix somebody's track with them on the track, keeping them on the track to keep the same balance in it. Because like a lot of times people do a remix and they don't keep the original hook. They just remix the whole song. So Cam did his thing. Cam killed it. That was lit.
I got a question for you. Not a question. It's more of a. I'm gonna send you the image of the Shakey Vibe shirts and hoodies.
Oh shit!
So
you're announcing. You just announced to everybody that we got merch.
We got merch coming. I'm thinking about doing it the beginning of April.
Blah.
We'll have shirts. We'll have hoodies, mugs. We'll have tank tops for males and females. We'll have. I don't get the hats yet. I gotta wait. I'm getting the hats, but hats are coming soon.
Blah. What
did Larry say?
He was
I
on both
appreciate
streams.
you, Sax always showing love, man. Sax reminds me of one of those hippies that you always find under a tree reading a book. I don't know why. He gives me those feels as he's smoking his doobies.
Doobies. Shakey Vibe Podcast. I am Shakes P. That's your boy Vibe Reactions. We appreciate each and every one of you for chilling out, hanging out, vibing out. That was the Shakey Vibe Podcast, episode 20, live with your homeboy Elijah Kyle. We had to end that a little bit early, but you heard it here. You heard it here. Elijah will be back.
Nico, I'm waiting for it too, Nico. Mine still hasn't showed up yet. It's coming though. I got the email. I bought myself one of my own shirts real quick. You already know I'm gonna be rocking. That's gonna be my new uniform. So I wash it every night, so it's not dirty. It's gonna be clean. But I gotta promote the merch, baby.
And on that
Shakey
note,
Vibe Podcast, episode number 20. We appreciate you guys. You guys are fucking awesome, like always. And we out this bitch. Peace.